Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I have an introduction of a project pan, and this is my Pan That Face palette project pan. This is my favorite project pan that I've been doing for I think 5 years now, and I have three face palettes to introduce on this project. So if you want to see which palette I chose, which one is gonna be the main palette for the year, then the two ones that I just want to work on and start working on to make progress on, and my purpose on each of the palettes for this month, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so this is not gonna come as a surprise, but the main palette that I chose for this project to finish this year, which I think it's doable. I know that it's gonna take me a while, but I think it's doable, is the Elephant palette by Hourglass. And I love this one, you guys. This is one of the most beautiful face palettes that I have in my collection. It was brand new on November last year. I've been using it for about 2 months and I've used it quite a bit. I even used it today as a part of my blush and my buffing powder, and you can see that from me using it about 40 to 50 times right now. I've hit side pan on one of the ambient lighting powders, and I have flattened out the bronzer, and I have flattened out the other buffing powder that I'm using, and I mixed together the blushes and the highlighter, because this one is too dark for me, to create a luminous blush. So I know I'm able to use this one super often, and I know that it's one that I can reach for on those days like today when I want to do my makeup and I want to use my project pan products, but I still want to feel like I'm using something that I love. This one, since I love it so much, is one that I wanted to be the main palette for the year, and my goal is to finish this one completely before 2024 is over. For my second palette that I want to work on, it's the Natasha Denona Love Glow Chic palette. And you guys, I've been working on the Natasha Denona palettes in an order. I finished the In Bloom palette. I'm about to finish the Tam palette. I have 1.5 products in there that I need to go through this year. But I didn't want to rotate that in because it makes it boring. It's on my plan to pan for 2024. You'll be seeing it at the 6-month mark, and then at the end of the year, you'll see if I finished that, or you will see it in my empties. One that I'm gonna work on, but I didn't want it on this project. But this one, it's my Natasha Denona palette that I've used the least. I just want to make sure to reach for it. It's so pretty. I'm loving pinks right now, and I've used it about I think 20 times since I got it, but that's not enough for me to show love to a palette. And since this one comes with a cream, which is the Glow Cream base, I need to work on that before it goes bad. So for me, the goal for this one is to make it look loved, used and abused, like I love to say. But of course, my main goal for this one is to finish the cream and then to start working on the rest of the products. They're beautiful, you guys, but they are not products that I reach for a ton since they're super glowy, but they will also complement these blushes from the Elephant palette. The blushes from both of them complement each other, the powder products, and the cream base complements these blushes from the Hourglass palette. So I know they'll be good sisters when it comes to this project pan, and I will be updating my goals as I go in the updates, but my main goal is to finish the Glow Cream base on this one. And then you guys, last but not least, I have here the Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad. And this one is super pretty, but it's too bulky for me. And I just want to be able to use my C Potter and depot every single product here that I want to use on my makeup artistry kits. I've used this palette on myself since I got it, and this is a couple years old now. This is about 4 years old at least, because this was sent to me by Benefit Colombia, and I'm no longer in their PR list. They sent me products for about 1.5 years, and then they stopped sending them to me. This was part of a PR package, and it comes with the beautiful Hula bronzer, which is something that I want to put on my makeup artistry kit, the beautiful Hula caramel, which is another one that I want to put on my makeup artistry kit, and then Cookie, which is beautiful, and Gold Rush as a blush, and Coralista, which are no longer available. They have been discontinued for ages now. What I want to do, and the main purpose of this one, is to use it and use it more, use it and abuse it. But my main goal for this palette, if I decide to keep it for the entire year, is to finish these two blushes, or to use them way more, so that then I can depot the highlighter and the two bronzers place them on a C palette and keep them on my makeup artistry kit as main bronzers. Hula Caramel is one of the most beautiful colors of bronzer, and it doesn't suit my skin tone per se. If I'm super tan, if I'm wearing the deepest of the fakest tans, this is still a little bit too deep for me, and I love the shade of it, and I know I can play with it, but it will work more on my clients, and Hula is phenomenal. So I'm gonna reach for all of the shades right now that I have it on this project, but I wanna see if I'm able to hit pan in these two products and then move the other three to a thinner palette and use them on my makeup artistry kit as staples on my makeup artistry kit, because Cookie is not only the most beautiful beaming highlighter, but it's also a great inner corner or a great eyeshadow for bridal. Now for the goals that I have for each of these palettes. For the elephant palette, which is the main palette, I think for my next update, what I want to do is I want to hit more pan on the ambient lighting powders, which are dim light and soft light. I think I can go half on each, and then I want to also hit pan on the bronzer. And for the Love palette, I think I'm gonna be able to hit pan in the glow cream base if I use it as a blush base for every single time that I use this as a blush. It will happen. So I want to make progress in all of the rest of the shades, but I want to hit pan on the glow cream base for my next update. And I know these are hefty goals, but my goal overall for this project will be to finish 2 palettes or at least 7 pans like I did last year. And then as my last goal for this Cheek Glitters Benefit palette will be to expand the pan in Benefit Cookie, which serves me well because the one on this one, it's too dark, so I use it as a blush. Then the one on this one, it's really pink, so I'm not gonna be able to use it every single day. And then this one I can use as an inner corner highlight and as a beaming, more light or better for my skin tone type of highlight. I'm not under any illusion that I'm gonna hit pan in Hula, because Hula takes forever to finish, you guys. What I wanna do, and I wanna set it as a goal, is to expand the pan on this one, work more on this one to see if I can hit pan on it. I'm pretty sure that I could hit pan in Coralista, because this one takes a lot of work for me to make it show up on my skin. It's a really light blush, since it has a huge dip in it, that I'm gonna be able to hit even a little bit of pan in it. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm hoping that you're excited for my choices for this project pan. Let me know if you wanna see me reaching a specific goal, or if you think that I've just gone mad. I think it's doable. I think it's gonna happen for me, and I think these palettes are gonna be looking used and abused and hopefully empty, some of them, by the end of the year. Remember that I always leave a question in the comment section below so that we can chat about makeup, and every comment and everything that you wanna do to support my channel, it's deeply appreciated. Thank you for 15K. Finally, you guys, I'm gonna have a birthday of 10 years here on YouTube this year, and it's mind-blowing to me that I reached 15K. I feel like I've reached 1 million subscribers on this journey, and I'm happy that you guys are here with me, because YouTube means the world to me. When I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling lonely, when I feel like I have no one else to share things that I love, like makeup. Makeup is something that is not only my job as a makeup artist, but just talking about makeup, playing with makeup every day to see if I have something new to tell you guys makes my day. It's something that I look forward to do. It makes me so happy, and it brings me so much joy, and it wouldn't be that way if you guys weren't here watching my channel. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here all of these years, and for those of you that are new, thank you for being here. Leave a comment below. Let's celebrate. I'm gonna plan something. Even if it's something small, I'm gonna plan something to give back to you guys, like a gift card for you guys, because I don't like anyone shopping things for me. So I would prefer if you guys would win something and you would be able to spend that in something that you love for your collection. Let me know what you think below. If you want me to choose something for you, to give it to you, to send it to you, or if you would like or would prefer a gift card. So that's it, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.